Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Boozy and we like to get creative with it. So if you like getting creative or drawing or painting, you should totally stick around because we have a bunch of fun with it. And today, I'm thinking this bad boy little hat kind of looks boring, don't it? Bleh, just plain old white with no color. What's going on here? So I'm thinking we're going to customize this bad boy, and I'm making my bad hair day even worse, but we ain't going to talk about it, alright? I got these awesome graffiti markers at Walmart, and we're going to put booze across here. I don't know if you can see behind me, but I did this concept. I drew it up, and we're going to put that on here, and I think it's going to look really cool. So let's get into it, shall we? It may be almost 4 a.m. on a Saturday, but who cares? We're getting creative. The nighttime is the time for the creative people. Let's get it, boys and girls.
You already know what time it is and you ain't ready for it.
Alright, I'm sorry. That's enough of that. Voiceover Boozy coming at you. And my first initial thoughts of these markers and this project are... the colors are very bright. One coat will do enough if you're being lazy, like I usually am. The box does say to do 2 or 3 coats, depending on your likeness and how opaque you want it. If you want your opacity to be really bright, you should do 3 coats. My bad. Stumbling over my words because I'm just excited to be putting out another video here. Finally. Anywho, back to this. Also, the box also says they are odorless. This is not true. While I was doing this, there was a stench coming off these markers. Not enough to make me not want to ever use them again. Not enough to make me regret buying them. They perform great for how cheap they are. The smell was kind of like gasoline, I want to say. I don't even know what the smell was. It was weird. But it wasn't enough to make me not want to use them. Because, like I said, they were cheap, affordable, and they performed great. I am absolutely impressed with the colors. They are like neon fluorescent. Beautiful. In my book, because I love bright, I love neon, and I love a splash of color. This project didn't take me very long. It probably took me a couple hours, if that. And the most time that I spent on this project was probably figuring out what I wanted to do on this hat, because 1, the hat is small, not a lot of space, you're limited with that, and 2, you're limited with colors, because there's not a huge color selection in this pack. At the store, they had this option and another option that was like red, navy blue, and darker colors. But you already know me. I love bright neon. Like I said just a second ago. I'm sorry to repeat myself. But like I said, the space and the colors were limited, so I went with this. Booze, short for Boozy. It's going to be my graffiti tag, if you know what a graffiti tag is. If you don't, it's what you sign all your graffiti with. And these are graffiti markers, so I did my graffiti tag, and I think the turnout is epic and awesome. I absolutely love it. My actual concept art over here that I drew has a black outline on it, and these fabric markers only came with these colors, so I'm going to try to use a Sharpie, and let's hope and pray it don't fudge it up, guys.
Outline time, baby. Finish it!
I was extremely nervous to use these Sharpies for the outline because 1, the fabric is kind of thick. It's like canvas texture, but not as thick as canvas or like rough as canvas. I'm sorry, I am absolutely horrible with explaining what's going on in my thoughts. Like I'm picturing it, but I can't explain it very well. And 2, because if you remember when you was in middle school, and you had your white t-shirt on the last day of school and had everybody, all your friends, sign your shirt, and it would sometimes smear, smudge, and when you wash it, it would fade. That is what I was worried about with using these Sharpies on this hat. But this Sharpie did not bleed like I thought it was going to, which is absolutely great for me. And it did really well for the outline and what I was going for. I was extremely nervous, like I said, and it turned out awesome. So that worked for me, and that's awesome! I'm so happy that it worked out, because if it messed up, I was going to be extremely sad. I was so excited about this project and just getting creative with it. Creativity is an escape to get away from the real world, get away from your problems, and it just makes me feel so much better when I'm creating. So I was happy I got to do this in this video, and I'm happy to finally be putting out another video for you guys. I know that I've been struggling to get out content because my schedule has picked up and has gotten very busy. And I promise you that when I'm not making videos and getting videos out, I'm feeling it deeply in my soul, I promise. These are just some little squigglies, and it looks kind of fancy, but it wasn't hard at all. Okay, I am cheating in tracing this on because this is little. Traced onto there. Oh yeah, baby. Don't y'all be coming for me in the comments, neither, about my tracing, because every other video on this channel is most likely I sat down and hand-drawn the design. But this, I traced the Boozey and the Booze because, well, not the Booze, the AB, but that's coming in the future. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I did that because small details are extremely hard for me, and I wanted this to look perfect so I could wear it out. So I did trace that. Don't come for me, please! Also, I want to say I used a fatter Sharpie for the initial outline, and then I went in with a fine point Sharpie to do a little bit extra details. And honestly, all I do is follow the outline and add a little swirls and curlies, and it makes it look super fancy. It's nothing spectacular, nothing you got to be a professional for. I challenge you guys to go out and do something like this because it's extremely fun, and it just is so relaxing to just scribble on something and get some creativity out. If you watch my videos, I appreciate it way more than you'll ever know. Thank you so, so much. Creating is all I was meant to be here for.
Alright guys, without further ado, this is the final results, and I actually absolutely love this. And I know I say that a lot in a lot of videos, but this one turned out really sweet. I got the AB on the sides, the Booze on the front, short for Boozey. 4 letters is better than 6, especially when you're doing graffiti, so that's going to be my tag, is Booze. And I did this cool thing on the back where it's colorful, the snap. So it's colorful when it says Boozey, and I think it turned out really sweet. And I think that if you guys like to go bowling or roller skating or anything that has to do with the blacklight, you should get some of these markers and get one of these hats and do it yourself. This was only like $4, and I think these were under 10. Cheap little project, be fun for birthday parties or just a date night in. I don't know. It'll be fun to get creative. You guys should go try it. Get fun, get creative with it. And if you guys like today's video, please like and subscribe and come back for some more artsy fartsy fun. Thank you so much for watching.